Okay, so I hope that stays in the corner. Really hope it does. I hate that because I literally can't see the chat. It's a problem. See, it just doesn't stay on my screen. So I physically cannot see chat, which I find pretty annoying. I'll go back and check it every now and then, I guess. Usually I play on my Xbox, but just for the stream I'm on my PC. Because I just can't live stream on my Xbox. Yeah, I think that's pretty... everyone knows that. It's physically impossible. I stream to Twitch, but not YouTube, which I hate. That is really annoying. Playing it with add-ons is giving you features in Minecraft. No shit. I added them. They've got to create and download it. Ah, yes. I'm in someone else's area. Yeah. Good, and it worked. So yeah, I usually play on my Xbox just because my PC is a lot more laggier. But yeah, yes. So last time I was on here streaming, I was building the railway, but now I'm mostly going to focus on the actual town, which I have been building. And I've got a lot of footage for, 'cause I'm like spikes. See, this is why I don't play on my PC yet, Minecraft. 'Cause I can't see the chat. It's really annoying. 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 squad overlay course. But something up with the settings, because how is it night time? It's usually kept on always day. Just put it back to the actual day, so it should be directly above. No, it needs to be noon. Yep, right, perfect. We'll walk down, just because it's nicer. Here we are in Glasgow. Possibly in the future, this is not my area, but here, on this grass, there might be a little narrow gauge train station for the Blackville Heritage Railway, which is where we're heading now. So, this is what we're walking now, so that's it, some of the history of the town. This town was founded 6 years ago, real years, obviously. It was the first, it was not the first, the second town to expand from the first main town, like the oldest one. It was around for about, actually, no, it's 7 years old. It was around for about a year until in 2020, Germany were the first to invent like nuclear fusion, basically researching nuclear technology, and they made the hydrogen bomb, which and instead of being normal and testing it out in the ocean or something, they decided to drop it straight down, and the epicenter was there. Obviously the crater's been built over, but most of this destroys, it's this arch into the, it's more like a village now really, village centre. Let's walk to Blackville. We had no clue of the name until we dug this up out of the ground, obviously, because this realm is so old. It turned 7 years this year on April 22nd. It's so old that we're actually finding ruins and doing archaeology because of how old it is. But yeah, I mean, this is original. Oh, pardon, this barely survived. This train station's original here. Military base over there. All that was left was the runway, which is behind it, which you can't see. All that was left was like a melted runway, so I had to rebuild all of that. It's currently like a museum, really, kind of like Eden Camp. But today I'm working on Greg's, which I actually own the Greg's company, so I was having a think about what to build since this is a tourist town. Well, I asked AI really because I didn't know what to build, which I don't really think it's a bad thing, because I'm building it. At the end of the day, it's not going to be AI made, is it? And it said bakeries and stuff like that. There's the other shops here, so obviously it's got a flat above it. Currently, I just heard the train at the train station. Might actually see it go past here. Just the train coming. Where's the train? Where's the ambulance? Where's the train? It's in the station, right. So you can see a bit of Glasgow there, just outside my render distance. But if Xbox made it so you can stream to YouTube, you would be able to see all of that. It'd be a beautiful city skyline. So here we are. We've been working on this flat. So there's a chimney from the ovens downstairs. Been doing be working on the interior. So I was thinking here, kitchen here. Oh, actually, kitchen here under the stairs. Kitchen against this wall. Main master bedroom. Bathroom in here. That's why there's no windows. Upstairs with other bedrooms for kids and guests or whatnot. So one bedroom here, but you have to go through here. But I do know quite a lot of people who have a bedroom layout like this that you have to go through. Another bedroom here, pretty nice view, really. There's a road going to the Glasgow city centre. This is part of Glasgow in the realm, which is a district of Glasgow. Glasgow's newer because after it was nuked, and two people, like the founders, basically moved up there. And this was just abandoned, and it kind of became extremely overgrown until about very recently started rebuilding. So this is all pretty new. I mean, that row of houses there is the first thing I built to start rebuilding it. Obviously that would have been original, but just started rebuilding it as a town in general. That was only built 2 days ago. These roads are a lot more older than that because we were planning on doing it, so we just put out a street layout, but we didn't have enough time because we were busy working on another project. Anyway, let's start working on this kitchen. So blast furnace should probably be the oven, and then I know they only do ours, but like, you know, it's creative. Smoker. Gonna need a chimney for that, aren't we? So chimney to take all the smoke away, because this isn't a modern oven or gas oven now, is it? It's a coal powered. Barrels. Iron sink. Right, we'll lay this out. So I'm just trying to think upstairs. Right, that would be the best option considering upstairs is only 3 blocks wide. It'd be good to keep it against the wall. So that can go up there. Dead easy. Here we can shot in a sink. Put a barrel up like that. And put some barrels up here for storage purposes. Looks pretty nice so far. Okay, we're gonna need like a hob, which actually might just put on top of there, because so the yeah, but where would the smoke go? Well, we could just imagine it goes through there into that smoke and goes on. See that there could be like chopping board, the barrel on the left there. Oh, there is an oven. I'll just use these because I've been smoker and the blast furnace because it's just been what I've been using really. Kettle, iron kettle, or copper. We'll go with copper kettle. Just got some more colour, you know, sprucing everything up a bit. Nope, I don't want to open that. Right, yeah. Doesn't that look canny already? Right, kitchen done. Living room. More dining room really. Pretty simple, might just have plant in the corner, main table, painting. This is mostly where, you know, family chills out, just hangs about. I've been having this problem recently. I'm uploading so many different and unique things that YouTube has no clue who to show it to. So I'm not getting as many views. So my plan is to instead do playlists on my channels of things. So this will be in the Minecraft playlist. And then there's already a KSP one for Kerbal Space Program. Right, what's going to look nice? I think that looks nice, but I want to get the villager one. Here we go, we got Beryl and Craig David. Craig David! Hang it there. Oh yeah, spot on, that looks nice. Could put one there. I've already got that picture. Already got. Keep it below down. Yeah, nice angel. Below, it's a bit more trim. Right, I've got an idea for this one. Yeah, perfect spot for it. I really like this apartment because obviously it's upstairs, but it's very spacious, so you can fit a family in here. Those miners' cottages down there don't have toilets, so that building there behind the train station building is public toilets. So luckily these guys have a bathroom, which we'll go and do now. So this bathroom is just the right size to fit a bath slash showery thing. and toilet and sink, which is spot on. All you need in a bathroom. Oh yes, a mirror. We might need a mirror for the bitches. Well, I'm on my PC currently and I can't join that. I was hoping to go on my Xbox, but my Xbox controller's not connected to the Xbox, so I just hopped on here. What are we missing? Mirror, mirror, mirror. Ah, yes. Right, good thing about this is, this isn't the floor, like the ceiling for the Greg's. Greg's is so we could do that dead easy. Well in. But, and that's that bathroom done. I've already lit it all up with light blocks, so it should be all lit up. Save you having putting torches in modern buildings and keeping it lit up. I mean, you can use glowstone, but have the kind of bit bulky and hefty, you know what I mean? I do use lanterns for more like slummier buildings. I don't think they just use light blocks there, but like, I mean like mines and whatnot. Master bedroom. I might just put a wardrobe and a double bed in here. Or king size, basically. Cow. Terrific. Just shows how much nature was here. There's like, this was a jungle and there's still like a few parrots and panda, like some of the parrots and panda populations still just walking around the streets. Pandas can fuck off, but the parrots, I like the parrots. I hope they stay parrots. Hopefully they do. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? You. And then we'll just get a full block so it's easier to actually make the actual shape of the thing. Might be able to fit a, yeah, we could fit a bedside. Oh. Can't block the door, can we? So we'll just do that. Might be a bit of a weird position, but at least there's 2 double beds now. So I don't think these will be complaining. Okay, that is really snug, but there isn't much I can do due to the limitations of Minecraft. Bookshelf. Ah, terrific. We could put some candles down. And if we're going to have candles, flint and steel. Flint and steel! Wasn't spawning there. Terrific. Already feeling so alive already. Go upstairs yet again, another nice view. Right, bedroom number 1. So this family, mum, dad, brother and sister is I'm guessing how it probably is. These just because, you know, we don't want to open flame in a kid's bedroom, that can easily go wrong. And then put a chest there. So instead we'll have lanterns, because like oil lamps, because they are contained inside the lamp, so if they are knocked over they're not going to start a fire, so it's a lot more contained. Pretty nice, pretty cozy. The same one's a lot more cozy, but you're pretty far from the blue, so that might be a bit annoying. still. So space for activity and space for activity. Activity. Actually, now think about what would be nice if I change these white terracotta walls, like the interior walls, to just spruce. That looks a lot better. Obviously, I think I'll keep this dividing. Actually, nah. There we go. This looks nice. Now, because oh wait, I need the chimney, don't I? Where's the chimney gonna go? Let's have a look and do some measurements, shall we? Right. They are on Y68. What is on Y68? Wait a minute, no, that's up and down, bollocks. I need to look on the far right one. They are on Y minus 502. 502, please stop being a wall, 502. Ooh. Well, at least it's not on the chest. That's where I was hoping it wouldn't be. We can easily just put it on the side. Now, I was thinking giving these little mini fires because they're up in the attic and it's going to be cold up here. Like, cold, so... Oh, if this is going to be heating, we'll use furnace instead. So obviously I'm going to build chimneys above where these are. I think the best spot to put it would be there, and obviously that would just go straight up. Okay, that's a minus 3. Okay, we'll do this. Just makes it a lot easier to know where things are. Okay, let's go build the chimney, then this apartment will be done. Greg's downstairs is already done anyway, so. Two chimneys. That's off the Greg's downstairs. I was wondering where that was off. One, two, three. Oh, this is a lot harder to do on PC. I'll just connect that up there. How does that look? Perfect. Now let's repair the roof. Good, and it's nice and cozy again. I actually like this quite a bit. Very nice. The reason why there isn't another window here is because that's where the, see the chimney for Greg's is. So, we'll go have a look around, have a little tour, shall we? Oh, pardon. Go around the corner. So Greg's is with a flat above it. So Greg's seating inside. Let's go around the back. cookers, juices, bits of coffee, tea, whatever. Barrels for storage. Oh, sinks, and fridges, and tills. Then out back, bin bags and wheelie bins. So let's have a look at this building. I think it looks pretty good. The reason why this is like this is being realistic because Victorian times you were taxed on how many windows you have, but also because I realised that the Greg's chimney goes here and I had to border this window, but instead of making it just a wall, I gave it that. It gives it a bit more charm instead of it being just a bland brick wall. A nice scene inside the apartment as well. Yeah, it's probably not a good thing, but you got the chimney going out the top, blowing it all away, and yeah, just flying over the town as well. I might give it. We'll do a tour of the town. We'll do a tour of the town. Tour of the town. Tour of the town. And because there's more stuff around here, we'll start up here in Glasgow, and we'll walk down. So obviously, looking at over the town, we'll head down. So this runway is original to the original Blockfield before it was nuked, and this is the runway that was basically completely melted, and somehow this jet fighter, which is called the Wilson fighter, this type of fighter, they look really naff just because of how old the design is, but it's still here because of how historical it is. But basically this actually survived the bomb, considering it was so close to the epicenter, which was there, basically where that path is on the corner. It somehow managed to survive. Out of the rest of this like military encampment was destroyed. The reason it was camped because, well, I haven't made a video about the law, but there's just after this it was the first tripod war. There's only been 2, but look what I said. We've still got a bit of a parrot population. Obviously this is it, the camp. There's loads of poppies, obviously. You got old artillery cannons. The builds may not look good, but that's just because of how old they are. We just recreated it how it was. I mean, there might be some new blocks here and a bigger artillery gun. So that's that there. Head over towards the town. Obviously, this will be built up over time. There's just larger plots. Oh yes, here. Now this bridge, very close to the epicenter of the bomb. All that was left of this bridge is what is fully oxidized, and I rebuilt all this waxed copper, so I had to rebuild this. Luckily, we had an old save of Blockville, how it used to look like, so I was easily able to use that as a reference. So I just spotted a bit off there. And this lake as well. Half this lake had been structure blocked, so I had to bring it back. Which luckily was not as hard as I thought, obviously, because I still have the save as a reference. This plank walk was here. Here, there would have been a house here, another house here. The reason we can't rebuild them is because there's now a road going where it once was. And we'll start, obviously, that's original as well, the Loch Ness Monster type thing. So we'll head over. So this would have been the entrance to the oldest part of the town. But obviously there's a sign that says "Walk to Blockville," and this nice, beautiful pinky purple arch, which I actually pretty like, because it's supposed to be like cherry blossom, and that was before cherry blossoms were even in the game. So obviously here the cat cafe had to be fully rebuilt in the exact same spot it was once in. So this road had to kind of go around it, so there's traffic lights. So obviously, Cat Cafe is original, but only this bit at the back was there. Oh shit, I can't get into the cat in the way. Move. Sorry, please move. So it is what it is, it's a Cat Cafe, everyone knows what a Cat Cafe is. Got back there. I just don't let the cats out, but yeah. I added this sign on the top, which isn't original, but it just makes it stand out a bit more. It looks a lot nicer with it as well. This is not original, but Pat's Corner Shop. You need a corner shop, so it's got all the shit you need to buy, really. Include Pepsi Max Lime Brew with the only real non-alcoholic drinks in this. just because people just haven't thought about building a soda factory, have they? This building here is the only building that was not damaged. This main train station bit here. That shed there is not original, and the platform is obviously not original because at the time it just used minecarts, and it would have gone all the way up to here, which, as you can see, you know, there's a minecart track here, still here, and there's some rows of miners' houses which I'll go inside. So obviously there's the kitchen, dining table, living room type bedrooms. Obviously it's a lot smaller, but it's a lot cheaper, so it's fine. And they don't have toilets, or public toilets. I won't go in there. I'll go in here though. See mirrors, and then that kind of just they're the exact same both. And then this little house is a little potato plant here. There used to be a house here that was all abandoned, but we just decided it'd be better if we not repaired it, because to give access to this stadium, which is the first ever football stadium made on this realm, and it has been repaired to its former glory, exactly how it used to look, but we're going to have to add entrances, obviously, because that was 7 years ago. We were younger then, we didn't know what we're doing. All that's left of this house is this abandoned little wheat field here, next to the railway line. That's all that's really left. Get there while it's here. Train, obviously, Blockville Heritage Railway. So this now goes to Barcelona, which is where Hiddlesborough used to be, and will soon be extended to go to actually branch line going to the city centre, and one going to the first city, which is FRAC. Slowly rolls out the station because, you know, it's close to the station. It'll speed up once it gets to the top of that little hill there. It's either that or it's going really slow because of lag. Because I'm on my PC. There we go, it's sped up a bit more. Off it goes. Oh yes, this big long building here. Oh, shit, hotkeys. This building is the clinic, which is not original. St. Nicholas Clinic, but warning, we do not have the facilities to operate non-emergency operations. You will instead be referred to Glasgow City Centre Hospital via a helicopter or ambulance, which doesn't make sense because it's not an emergency. You'd just be booked in over there because it's not an emergency. So this is, we also here, obviously reception. There's a nice fireplace, and if you live in the UK you'll get this joke. Complaints about the NHS waiting list, please drop in the box below, thank you. And there's a bin. Staff room. Nice little staff room this is. Got all the kettles. Fireplace, obviously, for cooking and whatnot. Sinks. And then obviously you got the view of the train station, which I think is a pretty nice view out the window. Going down the corridor, we have 2 appointment rooms, which is called medical offices. You know, the blue beds and legs are in there. The other one's the exact same, by the way. Then we have the operating room. I tried my best. The lights and that, you know, there's a lot of sinks and that because everything's got to be sterile and clean. But yeah. Then at the end of the corridor, supply room. Might make an extension. It might not be like an extension of the building, just because this roof goes quite high up a bit, and we could fit. I mean, especially above the reception here, we could fit toilets up there. Dead easy. Just, we don't know when we put the stairs, but yeah. Obviously, this is going to be, the economy of Blockville is going to be very tourist based and stuff. You got a nice, well, I've just already shown the Greggs. Shit. Yes, I'm forgetting. Here you got, obviously since it's touristy, fits in with it. Moo Moo milkshakes, just a milkshake pan. I really like this, I made it. It's pretty normal, most of stuff, everything here I made. The only thing that I did not make here is the football stadium. Well, I mean restore, because I was originally the town, you know. So, seats inside. Those juices, because you know you make milkshakes. What on earth? Furnace is going up at the chimney, kettle, sinks there, so basically just the kitchen. Then out the side there are some outdoor seats, which I really like these outdoor seats. It's a nice seating area. Nice view over the grass there. It's a really peaceful little village, this is. And obviously it's going to grow from a village to a town. And then there's the railway going to Barcelona. It does stop at this little lake for fishermen though for like 5 seconds before continuing on. There it is there. Goes past the entrance to Oma Back Tunnel. Basically, because structure blocks are banned now, but they never used to be, so people would just structure block straight over rivers. So we've been trying to reopen rivers, and most of the time, because the area above's developed, we just have to build tunnels. This one that you can see here, that goes down and along. This one over here, which I really like, the outlet to this that leads out to the actual sea. Obviously this is Barcelona, but yeah, very short because I'm probably going to switch over to my Xbox because I wasn't expecting to do this stream, mostly just because I'm bored. I might make a video about the history of Blockville, which would be good, with some very cheeky visual effects. But yeah, this is Blockville. Very cheeky, innit? Proper cheeky. Really like the Gregs, because you can really imagine it just going down the street. Like, it's gonna feel a lot more like dense. It kind of makes it feel a lot more cozier though, so I'm not complaining. And yeah, small little town with a dark history. Oh yeah. I think I'll leave it there, like I just said. Oh, my back. That's how we named Oma Back Tunnel, because I went, oh, what should we name this tunnel? And then I stretched my back like that. I went, oh, my back, and we went, that's it, I've got it, we're going to name it Oma Back Tunnel. So we did. We did call it Oma Back Tunnel.